Hello, thank you for clicking the video. Today is an exciting day. I have a brand new sketchbook. Oh my god. It's been a while. I have not done traditional drawing or used traditional media for probably going on 3 years, which is incredible. I didn't even think of it until like before the video. I was like, I wonder how long it's been. It's been a long time. This is it. This is my, it's a, Leuchtturm. I call them lectrums. I don't know why. That's how it is in my head, but I know that's not how you pronounce it. I think it's just easier for me to say, which is really like not good, but yeah. So this is my Leuchtturm sketchbook, which I'm probably butchering, but enjoy that. And it is, I think it's called port red, but it's like a pinky colour. I would say grape red. It's a deep red, aubergine. No, it's not aubergine, it's too pink to be aubergine. I also got some stickers, which you can probably see, which I'm gonna flip it over and talk about for a little bit. So, this is like a fan art version of Suki, who is a Kyoshi warrior from Avatar: The Last Airbender, which I don't know if you can tell, but I absolutely love. This is Prince Zuko, who is another character out of the same series. This cup of tea has a little tea bag with Uncle Iroh in it. Also, love. He is so funny in the series, and he makes me smile, so I loved that. And then this is the White Lotus, which is a pie show piece from a game within the series. The next one is, I think this is called the Blue Spirit, and it's like an artist fan art piece as well, with all the little flowers on, which I thought was really cute. This just says Big Gemini Energy, which is what we're all about, as you can probably guess by the name of my channel. And then these two are both of Glimmer, who is from She-Ra, another animated series that Josh said I pronounced wrong. He said that it should be She-Ra, not She-Ra. But I think if you were going to watch one of these, for me personally, Avatar is the one. But yeah, that's what the stickers are. I'm gonna get in and start drawing. So, okay, so I'm gonna try and warm up a little bit. And I think what I'm gonna do is just go on Pinterest and just draw from some references. And see what happens. So I'm gonna pick some cute little outfits. Okay, so I'm going to quickly jump in with a bit of a voiceover here, because I realised that I kind of left this in dead silence, which is not really what we want. I will put some music on in a second once I'm done talking, so that you can kind of chill out a little bit. But I essentially picked 3 photographs of like fashion girls, and I was just sketching them up. And I actually felt like they looked really bad when I was sketching them, but from this kind of angle above, they don't look too bad. So I was definitely warming up. It felt very bizarre to be drawing straight into a sketchbook and not be able to just quickly undo things or reshape things like that. I go into the rest of the drawing and like a kind of concept of my own shortly. So you'll see that soon. So, the music that I'm listening to is like kind of Viking-y. Can you see still? Yeah. So I was like, right, let's see what I can do with this. And I was thinking it would be cute to do someone that's kind of a dance, you know, I don't know what kind of dance it would be. I don't know what I'm trying to go for. I'm just kind of sketching at the minute, but like, I'm thinking dancing around a fire kind of dance. That's what that's what's in my head. It's not what's coming out of my brain onto the paper. It's so frustrating. Why is that so straight?
So essentially what I was trying to achieve was the idea of some kind of folk dance or someone dancing like around a fire at some kind of festival or something like that. And I wanted it to be kind of flowy and arms in the air and kind of I'm not sure. I wanted it to look magical and flowy and just fun. But I couldn't get the arms up without it looking like a ballet pose, and it was feeling really rigid, which I talk about a little further on. But I just kind of played with a few different shapes, a few different poses, and just developed them. There was one a little bit further on where I just sort of drew a line and hoped for the best, and I think that ended up being the one that I based the final concept on. So it's definitely like a case of just trying not to overthink it. And I think once you kind of get a bit warmed up and you get in the zone, I found it a lot easier. So this one ended up being the final concept, and this was a redraw of the one above it, as I mentioned earlier. I did change a few things to make it a little more balanced. So I rotated her torso a little bit more so that she was kind of looking more in the direction that she was facing. I turned the hands out a little bit more so that it looked like she was clapping. And then here you can see me trying to get the legs right, and it just wasn't working. So I sort of shifted the weight so that the arm and the leg were sort of in a straight line, and then you had almost a diagonal line of the other arm and leg going across, and it just created a much more balanced sort of position. And she still looks like she's dancing, it still kind of flows, but it just felt a lot more balanced than the one above it, which kind of felt a bit awkward. So here I was just mapping out the shape of the body, how she was stood so that I knew that the form was right, and then you can see me erase it a little bit there. This is where I go in and start adding the clothes. So I wanted to add kind of Viking-y, fantasy type clothes, and I wanted it also to flow so it looked like she was kind of spinning around and the dress kind of flowed out a little bit. And then after that I went in with a few details, so I gave her a belt and I added like some little feathers and tiny little bone shapes on the belt, which I thought would kind of go with the rest of the outfit and sort of pull through that Viking style a little bit, but also still gave it movement and fun because it was, you could see it flowing out with the dress, and I think it makes the whole composition feel much more dynamic and that there's much more movement going on instead of just a really stiff pose like some of the others ended up being. So I think in the end it turned out really well. I'm really happy with the sketch. I will just say I'm really sorry that you can see my little baby hairs poking up in the corner. I didn't realise they were quite this bad, but they're really hard to tame, so that's just going to be something I think that's going to be in these videos.
Hello, so apologies, my camera just couldn't handle it. It died. I don't think that you've missed too much. I went in and polished up some lines, and tweaked a few bits, but other than that, there's not masses that I've changed. I was just kind of looking at colours as well. because I do want to colour it, but I'm a bit scared of ruining it, because I'm really liking how it's turned out. So say that I started with this. I think, was this the first one that I drew or this one? And I was like, not sure what I'm going for. Then I moved on to this and it just felt too rigid. It felt too modern and not like fantasy enough. So I just kind of did a squiggle and this was what I came up with. Tried something new that didn't work down here, and then the last thing was this one, which I think has come together really nicely. I'm just going to go in with my rubber and take off a layer, just like lighten it up a little bit so that I can go over it in ink, which is a bit scary. But Viviva colours, the Inktober 2021 colour sheet, and I think I'm going to try and use these first ones because I really like the colours. Maybe dabble in this second row as well if I feel like it. So I'm just going to colour swatch them first to make sure that they are on the right lines of what I am kind of looking for. I don't know how they work because I've never used them, so I'm a bit like not sure what to expect. Oh, nice. Okay. I don't know how well you can see what I'm doing actually. There, that might be a bit better. Just trying them in different, like, that's very bright actually. Okay, okay. Can work with that. What's this one gonna be like? Oh, I like that colour. That's really nice. This is scary. I feel scared. It's taken me ages to do a nice drawing and now I'm like probably gonna butcher it. Oh. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. These look very different on the page to what they actually look like. They're really nice colours though. Let's try this last one. I think that had a little bit of the orange in it still. Maybe. I like them. Not what I was expecting, but I like them. Okay. Well, that's made me really nervous because they're quite different to what I thought they would look like, if you know what I mean. Let's try fire. This one's called fire. Ooh, ooh, it's shimmery. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. And then let's go the two browns as well. I'd like to try those because it's quite an earthy drawing. She looks, I think she's an elf. I know I said that she was a Viking at the beginning, but I think she ended up being an elf, which is fine. We don't mind an elf. I don't know how I went from Viking to elf, but she's kind of Viking inspired though, because her outfit's kind of a bit Viking-y. So maybe she's a Viking elf, if that's a thing. Who knows? Did I just do that twice? That is very similar. Oh, that one's more green. Ooh, I like that colour. Okay, okay. We've got a selection. So this is our watercolour selection, which is really nice. I'll pop that there. I'm gonna risk it for a chocolate biscuit, guys. It's getting risked. We're gonna risk it. Okay. Okay, okay. Ooh, scary. So the thing that I do need to test is how let's go for that one. Can this handle... Do you know what? It's not as bad as I expected it was going to be. It's not perfect. That's a really nice colour. I am in love with these paints. They're so nice. Oh, okay. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. I'm so scared. Where do we begin? Let me just see how close this is going to be. Right, I'm going to try it that close. Do you know what I'm gonna do? Ooh. Ooh, that was brave, wasn't it? Ooh. Ooh, that was... Should we do some grass? Oh, some grass. Oh, grass pieces. Wow. Look how brave I am. That was too much grass. I've done too much grass. Some little sidey bits. Should we add some flowers? Is that fun? Is that a good thing? To do random additions? Nope, probably not. Do you know what? It is. It's a good thing. We've added them. They're there. They're fun. They're cute. I don't dislike them. Oh, I don't know if I wanted to do that. Oh, I'm going to add some more frondy bits. Some more hairs. Little trickly hairs down here. Ooh. Don't do too many. That's when you mess it up. Some little hairs up here. Oh, no, I don't know. I'm scared. I need to stop adding stuff. Ooh. Ooh. One more, promise. Ooh. Oh, that one was rubbish. Ooh. Ooh, I want one there as well, sorry. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna add colour. Ooh. I'm sorry. I'm adding colour. This is it. She's been lined. You can see her crotch faintly in the distance. That's where we're at, making crotch jokes. Okay. What colours shall we do? That's an important question, isn't it? So this is the colours that we're working with. I think it's okay if I touch the ink a little bit. It's just if I'm like smudging it around. But if I just kind of bloop, bloop a little bit, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Okay. Well, that's exciting, isn't it? Now the next question is, what colour do we do her dress? So back to the colour reference panel. I like this colour a lot. I like this colour a lot. I'm thinking belt maybe in that colour. Maybe this colour for like the flowy bit, or maybe a mixture of the last two. And then my whole being wants to make her have ginger hair because I think that that'll look gorgeous. And then, but the ginger hair, maybe like this sparkly one with a bit of the red in, because then we can use the sparkly one on the stars as well. So maybe we do ready belt, boots, and top, and then the brown skirt, and then ginger hair. Okay.
So this is the final thing, guys. I am quite happy with how it turned out, even though it's probably not the best work that I've ever done. I think for traditional media, when I've not really worked on traditional media for a while, it turned out really well. So I'm quite happy with it, and I hope you enjoyed coming along for the ride, and hopefully I will see you again soon in another video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!